I was like, somebody watches the podcast?
No, they don't. But you're here. Part 3. This is a Halloween special. Find out why Andrea tried to hit Isaac at the end of the episode. It's kind of fun.
I was like, yo, someone listens to the podcast.
All right, Isaac. I got to ask you a question.
Okay. 3.5 on a good day.
Depends on weather.
On a really good day.
All right. We're gonna talk celebrities for a second, so you can block it out.
Okay, yeah.
Who's your favorite celebrity you've gotten fucked up?
I mean, yeah. So I would say Jamie Foxx, but
That's a fucking good one.
but not Jamie Foxx.
Would be fucking hilarious.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
No shit.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Bro.
Jamie Foxx is funny because he's roasting you.
This picture says it all. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Jamie Foxx is funny to get fucked up, but Jamie Foxx is he's a showman. You get him fucked up, and he's gonna be like, yo, your shoes too tight. Look at you, you fat ankle motherfucker. Cuba Gooding Jr. is going to get fucked up.
He gets fucked up.
Look at this. Cuba Gooding Jr. is going to get fucked up and then insult your dead mother, like, to your face. He's going to find it out, and it's fucking... Just don't make it... Don't let it go on fire. Yeah, so Cuba Gooding Jr. I've seen that man wreck people's lives. I've seen him, like, in the nightclub, hammered, drunk, making fun of people to their face, talking about shit he should not be talking about. Bathroom?
Yeah.
So why does he have a bucket of fucking fried... chicken on his head.
We will never know.
He was playing...
He was just in the mood. He was hungry.
He was just fucked up.
Playing into the stereotype, maybe. But, yeah, Cuba is fucking...
It's okay.
All right, baby. Let me stand up.
No, it's okay.
You're good.
She had the whole corner of the chair in the canucha.
Panucha.
I said canucha. Sorry. Yeah, Cuba's probably my favorite celebrity.
He
I got
gets
plugged up.
wasted.
Because after the Academy run, well, not the Academy, the Oscar run, when he was like, "Oh God, I'm a great actor. Here I am. I did rodeo. I was gonna say rodeo, radio. He did radio. He was like a respected actor." And then he did like Boat Trip. Oh, man, he
and burn.
He did crash and burn so hard. He just became an immaculate party boy, and he is 100%. I've seen him get hammered twice, both times. Just like one of the greatest nights of my life.
I would love to get fucked up with Cuba Gooding Jr.
Mm-hmm. Who do you got? Who's your favorite? I'm asking you. Like,
man, it's mostly like athletes because we work at a sports bar.
Mm-hmm. Fred Davis,
Chipper Jones.
Yo, what? I love Chipper Jones. He's one of my favorite baseball players.
Dude, he's a dirty dog.
Yeah? Oh, I love that.
I could tell a story about that motherfucker that...
You don't have to you could just do it right now.
You want to hear it?
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, so he came in one night with Adam Dunn.
Do a shot, that's a perfect.
Remember Adam Dunn?
Yes.
The big donkey?
Mm-hmm.
First baseman for the Washington Nationals. They come in, and my boss goes, he's like, look, you got to get him a good table. I was like, okay, I was managing that night. So I was like, I got a great table. This waitress, bartender, she's hot as shit. She's Cuban. Beautiful woman, right? Okay. So I hook them up. They sit down there. They're having drinks. They're having a good time. For the guests
who are just tuning in right now, at what place? Where were we working?
Crystal City Sports Pub.
Okay, yeah. There's people tuning in right now for part 2.
Crystal City Sports Pub. It is a fucking institution. Great bar.
Yeah, that's a great.
Been around since like '94.
I have some good memories there, like casual like nights that end up there.
That's honestly the place I go to after most Zinzi's in DC. Go Zinzi Sports Pub because the hotels are way cheaper.
Yeah, like I said, like after the tattoo convention was walking distance for us. We just go there and like also Les threw like a birthday thing one time on the second floor or whatever.
Mm-hmm. He kept his shirt off.
Les?
Which Les?
You might recognize him. He used to live in Woodbridge. Now he lives.
So look at this picture right here. That's basically Les.
So light-skinned black dude, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he has no hair like you. Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, he has no hair like you. Nice.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, he looks like,
I know Les.
You know Les.
You definitely
know.
You've seen him there a bunch of times.
Yes, you've definitely.
Shout out to
That's a very good picture of Les, by the way.
Hey.
Look at him. He's contemplating.
Yes.
Yeah. How fucked up he's gonna get?
yeah.
This is a little funny.
You look to the stranger next to him, like, "Hey, can you take this picture of me real quick?" No, do I look like I'm pondering? Okay. All right, gotcha.
All right, so
go ahead.
Adam Dunn, Chipper Jones come in, hook him up with this like great seat, great bartender. She hooks him up, and then they're like, "We want to go up to the third floor," and then who was the quarterback of the Redskins? He was like a third stringer. That was
white guy. Oh,
Colt Brennan?
play for
Brennan?
Hawaii, right?
Yeah. Colt Brennan.
That is fucking wild that you got that. Just real talk.
Oh yeah, he knows what I'm talking about.
Right.
He's a Washington fan.
Yeah.
So they're all up there
he
hanging
knows
out.
that,
They're watching college football and bullshit. And we had a waitress up there, and she had a boyfriend, but she was kind of.
That don't matter when you ask celebrities in front of you, baby girl.
Dude, this girl was a hoe.
Yeah, don't leave your girlfriend around a fucking pro athlete.
So
Yeah.
she's
That's
like,
not
"Oh
your
my!"
girlfriend anymore.
I was like,
Never.
you know, that's Chipper Jones, right? And she's like, "Holy shit,
I'm jonesing into my puss.
dude!" Her name was Amanda Jones.
Oh,
She was like, "This is
Jones
fucking."
Jones.
She's like, "This is fate."
That's legal name.
Yeah, she's like, "This is fate. It's got to happen."
Oh Lord.
So
She don't even got to change her name.
right?
Yeah.
So she's sitting on his lap, she's flirting with him, and he's like
Hell yeah.
treating her like a piece of dirt,
Hell yeah.
No way, a professional athlete?
right?
What?
Like those guys don't get pussy thrown at them all the time.
God.
So anyway, we close up the bar at 2:00 in the morning. They go down the street to the other bar. where
The one right around the corner.
Yeah,
That was pretty fun too.
and the guys from
Come on, you're fine.
Super Troopers were there.
What?
Yeah, you
the guy
know,
from
the guys who did Super Troopers.
Yeah.
They
I
were-
love those fucking movies.
Those were great movies. This
Yeah.
was after Super Troopers, like right around Club Dread or
Because they did Super Troopers 2, so maybe it's around that time.
before Super Troopers 2.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
So
write
they
me out.
performed at what's it called, the State Theater? Not State, yeah, State Theater.
Yeah.
And they hang out at this bar down the street. So there's like this banging ass after party, right?
Hell yeah.
And she's like, "I'm gonna go hang out with Chipper. I'm in love. He loves me." And I was like, "God bless you. Have a good time."
You'll have a great time.
So I see her next week, and she's like crying. I was like,
No, baby girl.
I was
Chip,
like,
get me
Amanda,
dirty.
Amanda, what's wrong? She's like, she was like, I hung out with Chipper, and
cheaper.
we went back to the Ritz,
Ooh, he was putting on the Ritz.
and he fucked me in the ass.
Chipper! Chipper,
like- I
third
was like-
baseman, Hall of Famer, Chipper Jones!
I was
No,
like,
he played-
word.
he
I
played
was
left
like,
field.
word.
Yeah.
You just got fucked in the ass by a Hall of Famer.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And she's like, yeah, but it's really fucked up. It's like I felt guilty, so I had to tell my boyfriend.
Oh no.
Oh, go ahead. Nope, go ahead.
I was like, why the fuck?
This is a Hall of Famer third fucking baseman right here. It's my older brother, half brother's favorite baseball player.
Oh yeah, he fucked her in the ass.
Yeah,
And then he just
He
ditched
probably
her,
like
ghosted
this
her.
Of
And
course.
she was like, I had to tell my boyfriend how to respect. I was like,
So she got dumped, huh?
I was like, oh yeah. She was crying the next fucking 2 weeks, and I'm like, look at that smile on Chipper's face.
Yeah, that's the,
That
yeah.
that's the same smile
That's
he
one
had.
evil motherfucker.
That's the face he made when he got the text message. Thank you, asshole. My boyfriend broke up with me. He's like, asshole.
He
right?
blocked that number so quick. He never got the text.
Fuck yeah, man.
Oh man, that is hilarious. That's amazing. That's great.
She thought it was destiny.
Yeah.
She's like, Chipper took me back to the Ritz Carlton.
I'm sure that-
we made love. He fucked me in the butt.
I'm sure her pickup line was like, I don't even have to change my last name.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna beep that out. But yeah. Yeah, good for you. God damn, girl.
Look at that smile. That motherfucker. Hall of
So
Famer.
that's your favorite celebrity that you've served?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the funniest story I got from
Dre, you have a celebrity that you serve that you got just the favorite celebrity you've ever served?
That one's the one for me.
That one's the one? Okay. You wanna
I almost got to hang out with Dave Chappelle one night.
you wanna come back on camera?
You know what? I'm gonna let Temple tell the story.
But you
I
come
don't-
back
I
on
don't wanna-
camera.
I don't even want to tell the
But
story.
you come back on camera.
You can tell the story.
No, this story's. I had a buddy who worked at Blues Alley down in Georgetown, and Chappelle had just come back. Dave Chappelle had just come back.
Chappelle's from DC, so yeah.
Yeah, he was doing his Netflix special. Like he had just come back from Africa. He wasn't crazy anymore.
I'm not crazy no more. I like women.
And my buddy was the manager and bartender. He was like, "Hey Temple, look, it's Saturday night. I know you're working, but when you get off, Dave Chappelle, Common, and
The Roots.
The guy from Blackish.
Anthony Edwards.
Oh, okay.
Is that his name?
Okay, yep. Mm-hmm.
He was like, they're all hanging out. We're doing an after party event.
Hell yeah.
You can swing by, man. I'll get you in.
Yeah.
Get free drinks and whatnot. I'm like, word. Come by.
This was when he was yoked up, right?
Chappelle, this was like when he first just came back. Like nobody had seen him for a few years.
Yeah.
This is after he quit the Chappelle show. And
there's a theory that that's not the real Dave
dating.
Chappelle because he's so buff now.
Yeah.
It's like it's a fucking different person.
I've seen that theory before on Reddit. It's wild.
Like he put it into the universe. We first started dating.
we had
so
just
it
first started
wasn't
dating,
like-
and she was hanging out with.
What's that got to do with Dave Chappelle?
Well, I called Andrea.
Sounds like we got a
FaceTimed
spoiler.
her,
Sounds like we just got a
and
spoiler.
I'm like, baby, look, she's hanging out in Roslyn. And I was like, hey, babe, like, let's go hang out with Chappelle in Common. And
Oh, they went across the bridge of Roslyn, or they stayed in Georgetown? Because
So-
I know he hits Georgetown
they
a lot.
were in Georgetown
Okay.
at the
His
Blues
buddy
Alley.
was at Blues Alley, and he was like, "Hey, I can get you guys in,"
Yeah.
but your girl decided to get a little lit.
Andrea was fucked up. Andrea was so
doesn't-
drunk.
That
I was
doesn't
like, I
sound-
gotta fucking
honestly,
pick
that
her
does
up
not
and take
sound
care
like
of
you.
her.
That doesn't sound like you.
It doesn't, right?
No way.
It doesn't.
She FaceTimed me, or I FaceTimed her, and she's just like nodding off. And I was like, I gotta take care of my girl.
But you know what? He picked me, and you know what? He picked me over.
And
Dave
now we're
Chappelle.
married, and
So you know what?
If you want to show off the ring, whatever. Good for you.
love conquers all, right?
Yeah, love
It's
conquers. Dave Chappelle's anti-homophobia.
Dave Chappelle, if you want to get some free tickets to a show, though, I mean, I'm joking.
We will send this to you.
Shout
You'll
out,
get
hold
4
on.
views.
Can I do a shout out to my friend
shout
and good
out.
comic to Tony Woods?
Yeah, Tony Woods. Have you
That
ever
was-
heard of Tony Woods?
You guys
That's
know
who we
Tony
saw last
Woods?
night. That's who we were talking to last night.
So he comes
Ricky,
into the pub.
the guy who's like, so we were at,
Oh, yo,
This shit on?
he's funny as shit.
yeah, we
You
were
know Tony?
We were hanging out with him last night.
Fuck
You
yeah.
can
I let you
her.
home. Oh yeah, Tony Woods is
Tony Woods
hilarious.
is awesome.
Hilarious. There was a cocoon under the fucking out over there, and we were just like, so motherfucker was.
Tony Woods.
Yeah,
we
that shit was
love
funny.
you.
I'm like, what are you doing, Tony?
Yeah, he did
We
like a
love
10-minute
Tony
story
Woods.
about how his cousin's like an exterminator and how a cat and a raccoon had sex and breeded together.
Makes sense.
And it was just like this random thing. And then like the cat only had like one sunglass on because it was only like, it was a cat coon. It wasn't a. It was like,
Sounds like
it didn't
something
make
Tony
sense, but it
would
was funny as shit the way you worded
Shout
it.
out
I'm not
Tony.
doing it
Tony,
any
mad
justice.
funny. Tony is such a consummate professional. I fucking bombed. I did terrible last night. He walks up to me
Oh,
after.
So you went to the electric pump.
Yes, I did terrible last night. He wasn't there because he always shows up really late. This is the third time I've seen him. He shows up really late. He walks up and he goes, "Hey man, you go up on stage?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Fucking great set, man," and just walked away. And I was like, "Well, like, you weren't here."
Wait,
like,
you did
yeah.
a set?
Yeah, I did comedy last night, and I did terrible. But he's so professional. He's like, "You went up, hey, good job, dog." And I was like, "No, I did bad." He goes, and just kept it walking. I
Just
was
give me
like,
a Grand
I was like, "Holy
Marnier."
shit, he's funny as hell." Yeah,
Come on the
Dude.
pod, Tony.
I told
He's amazing.
I told you last night. I was like, he's known for like opening
I
up on.
fucking love Tony Woods.
Nope, camera. Cool. We're gonna figure out what happened with that. I will use the bathroom too.
So, Tony.
We didn't lose.
Oh man,
That's
Okay.
crazy. Yeah.
You got it. If you turn
we
that
are.
camera,
Yeah,
The cat and the raccoon.
Yeah, Tony. Well, shout out to Tony
Tony,
Woods. Anyways, let's cut to our last segment of the day. This is a bar enemy, bar friend. Hopefully you can see it. Hopefully we didn't cover it up with the old folk sign because your boy bought caution tape, and it says caution old folk zone. Don't know what that means, but apparently,
What
yeah.
does that mean?
I mean, it's happy hour.
That means we got
That
nothing but
means
30-years here. That means we have nothing but 30-years here. Apparently,
You got a
Right.
42-year-old
I'm
right here.
31.
if you want a weird tip that I just got, I texted the boys about this the other day. I was at Hobby Lobby buying these syringes for this for the podcast here, so we could do the Curve Royale shots or whatever it was called. And pro tip: if you're going to buy some syringes for a Halloween party and you're at Hobby Lobby, don't ask the lady when she goes, "Hey, what are you looking for?" I was like, "Oh, some syringes so I can put things in girls' drinks."
I'm just trying to put a shot in her mouth.
I'm just yeah. See, that would have been way better if I was like, "Yeah, I'm just trying to
Right.
put a shot in her mouth." That sounds like a consenting adult.
That does sound very consenting.
Yes,
so
the way
you're
I said it
absolutely
did not sound consenting. I was like, like when you want to put something in someone's drink, the syringe. Yeah.
I don't think there's any right way to say that.
Okay. Okay.
It's all kind of.
I thought it was maybe something I did, but thank you for letting me know. That was it was wrong all across boards. Okay. Let's get to this last section here. This is Bar Enemy, Bar Friends. This is where we're going to ask you some questions about your bartending style, or if you're not a bartender, this is your just drinking style, how you come to the bar and ask questions or order drinks. But we're lucky enough to have two bartenders here.
Yes.
Met through
Yeah.
bartending.
Be a couple.
Yeah.
Married.
Married,
together.
Married.
How'd you guys meet?
We met at the pub.
Wait, you both still work there too?
Yeah, we work 3 shifts together.
Nice.
And we probably work about 40 hours
And those
a week
those
together.
other 4 days you fucking love.
I mean,
We just make sweet, passionate love.
Oh, you're so
Passionate love. Okay. All right, cool. What does an off day for you two as a married couple look like that also work together behind bar?
It depends on the day.
I'm gonna take this one.
Okay,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
go with so we work a very long day on Sunday. We work about 19 hours on Sunday.
Okay.
And then me and Temple wake up on Monday and we're like Brittany's. And
Yeah,
we go to
you guys go to Brittany's for
Yes.
Monday Night Football.
Of
My boy,
course. No, Brittany's
told
all
me
day.
about it.
I go about like 4 times a day.
gotcha.
That day.
But the GM at my spot was telling me how you ran into you guys last
I
Monday Night
love
Football.
Brittany's.
Yeah.
If anybody tries to hate on Brittany's, come for me. I fucking love Brittany's.
Last time I was there drinking with you guys at Brittany's, I blacked out.
I have a video.
I knocked over. You sent me a video of me at the bar by myself, just like really excited.
It's a beautiful
So
video.
remember that night I told you about Berto, where I apparently dropped, knocked over a table, yelled at a security guard, peed on a guy, and got carried out. That was the night I was with them. I wasn't with them; they were just there. But yeah,
I was just like, this is very entertaining.
Yeah.
So wait, you pissed on a guy?
So, I found out the next day.
You didn't get beat up or anything?
So
Brittany's is a rough
I
crowd.
thought the way the story was told to me, I was like 100% I should have got my ass beat. What had happened was the next day I woke up, it was Titans versus the Bills. I'm a Titans fan. I was like, we're going to get our fucking dicks stomped. Like what happened when I actually went to Buffalo and Berto made fun of me for it. Yeah, we actually beat the Bills this time, like last year or something like that. I don't remember exactly. I don't remember the win. I don't remember the game. I completely blacked out. Apparently, when I would leave the table to go to the bathroom, which was my move to like recoup, when I would go to the bathroom, I'd run into these guys because they're next to the bar, and I'm like, let's do some fucking shots. Yeah. So
I remember you had like this great outfit on too.
thank you. I do appreciate it. It was my black and gold Titans outfit. Yeah.
She
She has the
you were
video.
looking sharp.
Here's the
I
video.
do have.
Yeah, so I got a black and gold custom jersey. That's great. It's Derrick Henry. So yeah, the next day I woke up and I was just wet, just laying over there on the ground. I was like, what the fuck's going on? My girl, I checked my text message and she goes, you were a problem last night. You yelled at security. You tried to fight somebody. You knocked over a table and you pissed on. And I was like, oh, now I know him and I haven't been seeing eye to eye. I was like, oh man, did I like whip my dick out and be like, fuck you, motherfucker? Like that's the way it was told to me. She said, you pissed on this guy. And I was like, fuck.
Well, damn.
I know, yeah. Well, damn is the problem. It wasn't like that at all. What had happened was when I came outside, I completely just lost movement of my limbs, and he decided to carry me to the car. And
your
whilst
penis just came out at that time.
no, whilst carrying me, I pissed my pants.
Oh.
And he was like, my shoulder's really wet. What's going on?
You're-
Oh, he's. But he was such a fucking, a good
What a
roller
gentleman.
die. What a gentleman. Yeah, he hates when I tell the story. He actually has physically told me to stop telling the story. So thank
Well,
you.
this is great, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well,
Dude,
It's so fun.
I almost got jumped at Brittany's last week.
oh, tell me about it.
I'll make it quick.
This is another enemy bar friend story.
We're drinking at the bar, and Andrea's tired, and she starts getting sleepy, and we're there with our mutual friend
That
Lawrence.
doesn't sound like her at all. As
That
she
doesn't
steals your
sound
drink,
like
as
me
she
like
steals
that.
your drink
So
because her drinks right here.
she's talking to this guy.
No, she's still got drink in here. She's just grabbing his drink.
She drinks my drinks.
It's what she does when she drinks.
she
This is
wants
the
to
thing.
protect
I've
me.
seen this happen. Yeah. She's like, I don't want Temple getting too drunk. Let me just drink his drink. I'm like, babe, maybe you need to not.
Like
drink
I weigh
that.
100 pounds more than
All
her.
right, well, I'll drink the one.
And
So,
she found that one. There you go.
So my friend Lawrence and I we're hanging out, and Andrea starts getting sleepy at the bar. So I cash out the check, and I'm like, we got to go. Andrea gets up, we're walking, but she looks kind of crazy.
Can I just say before you get to the next part, the fact that you put the wig on makes this story so much better. So I'm hanging out with this girl. She got a little sleepy at the bar, so I had to take her home. I was like, wait a second, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah. All of a sudden, she started to fall asleep.
Yeah, that's crazy. I had no idea. I got the drill out.
So we get her out, and I'm like, all right, Lawrence, you're going to take our car. We'll take this car. And then
Good friend.
this dude comes up to me. He was like, yo, what's going on?
Oh, he's trying to be protected. Oh.
And like, he's there with 2 of his boys.
Yeah.
And they were like, what are you doing with her? And I was like, I'm going home with my wife.
Yeah.
And they were like, that's your wife?
Not just
my
my wife.
I was like,
that's
yeah, it's my
property.
wife. Like, it's not that big of a
That's
deal.
my.
They were trying to protect her.
No.
But like, me and my friend Lawrence were both kind of tall. And,
It is, but
You're gonna fuck out of here? Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
and
sorry
the
about that.
guys looked at us and they were like, yeah, we shouldn't have come up to you. I'm sorry.
Well, they looked at you, they looked at her, and they were like, "That's definitely not his wife." Yeah. Mm-mm. No. That's a lady he hired for the night. No way. Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
This dude had a funny name.
Yeah.
His name was Paris.
yes, that one right
I think I know that one.
You know Paris?
Yeah.
Paris tried to fuck me up.
Yeah. Paris. And, yeah. Cowboy fan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
He's defending Dre's honor.
Oh,
Well,
man.
they got good
know
intentions,
what?
you know.
I'll see him Sunday and be like, "Yo, my man's. Remember that time? Yo,
That wasn't his wife. She'll be like,
there.
that wasn't his wife.
that wasn't
Just so
his
you know, it happened, and you let it happen."
that girl's been missing for a
Oh,
week.
dude, he's gonna come at me.
Yeah.
Well, at least
Fucking
he
lied
has
to
a
me.
wife, though.
Oh god, that's so bad. All right, yeah, well, good for Paris. That's good to find out. A friend of ours is a bar friend, obviously trying to stop that shit from happening.
Of course, yeah, I really do love that though. Like,
Yeah.
he was.
Next
Nice-
time
nice
he's
guy,
around,
but-
I'm gonna take a picture and send it to you. I'm like, hey, this is the guy who's defending your passed out honor.
Of course, I know exactly who it is.
Oh, you know? Oh,
Yeah, I know
Paris.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
dope. All right.
Oh,
cool,
his
cool.
name. His name's Paris, but he dresses like Prince.
Okay, well,
All right. Let's do another question here. Not wildest bartending story. If you could describe bartending to you in one word, what would it be?
you go first.
If I could describe bartending, in one word,
Your job and everything that you do, the career that you have, in one word.
Okay, so I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna say rewarding because I will say
Rewarding? Okay.
rewarding because as much as you deal with a lot of shit,
Yeah.
you get a lot of good stuff out of it. You know,
Okay,
like you
all right.
meet a lot of people, you learn a lot about people, you get to really love people. You
Berto,
meet
have you
best
been
friends. I've met
rewarded with your
all-
job?
I mean, I've
Yeah.
met all of my best friends through
Definitely, like,
working
you
in
know,
this industry,
exactly.
so I think it's very rewarding.
I think a girl who works at a Fortune 500 company is still going to meet her best friends through that job.
Yeah,
But, okay. All
I
right.
will say rewarding.
Rewarding. All right. Mm-hmm. Check the toilet.
Oh
the-
God, I can't wait.
I got 2 words.
It's
Well,
already
actually, I
bad.
got 3 words:
Okay.
therapy, money,
Therapy. Yeah.
sex.
Therapy, money, sex. Therapy being the first one is wildly funny and accurate to this podcast. Does that make sense? Berto, how's therapy going for you?
Therapy, boys. We have therapy. I had therapy.
Try again. Try again.
I got therapy today. Yeah.
Berto, we're not talking about speech therapy. How was the actual therapy?
It was good.
Yeah.
Therapy is great. I recommend it to everybody. And a lot of people see the bartenders as their therapists. You know,
Yeah, bartenders are the lowest version of therapy that like most guests actually get.
It's very blue collar.
yeah.
How do you feel about being a service well bartender?
What do you mean?
Okay, Berto, can you describe what a service well bartender
you know,
is?
making all the tickets over for the servers instead of taking care of. Like you have somebody watching the bar, the guests, and then you guys.
It's a thankless job.
The service aren't thanking?
You just grind. You just grind and you make your fucking money.
I guess it depends on your mood too. You want to just like
Wait,
in
so-
the mood to talk to people. You want to be on the well making all the drinks.
Yeah.
But you're saying that the servers at your job don't thank the bartender who's making the drinks for them all night?
Well, we don't have to make drinks for
Yeah,
servers.
when we work on the second floor, so we don't have any servers. But the first floor
But
bartenders.
the bartender that does that actual job is thankless?
No,
is what
we
you're saying?
both.
Well, I'm just saying, like if you just
So we don't have a
work
server.
service, like if you have that little window and you just smash out freaking server
That's all
drinks,
you do, yeah.
it's not very rewarding.
Because the
Whereas,
servers
like-
aren't saying thank you at all? It's just, you're just getting that, okay.
You get that tip out.
The other
but whereas-
bartenders aren't saying thank you to that as well?
correct.
Oh, God. Damn.
But like
You're
when
just in
you
a
when you
muck.
when you like build a relationship with a customer and all of a sudden they're tipping you I mean, what's a good tip? $50, $100,
Yeah.
$200.
Okay.
We get those tips every night.
I don't know.
And
Chipper Jones ain't fucking the girls that I work with.
That's true. That's true.
Chipper Jones.
That's a callback to part 1.
Oh, dude, he's a Hall of Famer.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. He
But,
rearranged her halls.
Definitely did.
Butt
And
halls.
he famed her. Yeah.
Oof. Dirty dog.
Yeah, good for him. Fucking third base. He got the third base. He's a third baseman. That was good. All right, cool.
All right, next question.
Do you consider
Yeah,
if you meet a bartender who comes to your job as a guest and they're drinking and they tell you they bartend, but you find out they're only a service well bartender, do you view them a little bit less as a employee of that job?
No.
No.
I do.
No,
Cool.
never. No.
It depends. I feel like, if I'm not in the mood to talk to people that day,
You
just-
want to do service?
I'll just do the tickets, yeah. And
Yeah.
if I want to talk to people, I'll just go talk to people.
I feel like Ricky was a service well bartender for a long time, so
Yeah, he took your job.
I mean,
So when I
never had
worked
it-
at
I never had the
Firebirds, there was a shift that I actually loved. I worked every Saturday night. I would only work during like the dinner rush. It would be from like 4 o'clock to like maybe 8. And it would be a guaranteed like 200, 250, and then I'd roll out. Like it was the easiest shift.
yeah.
Other than the fact that one of my coworkers was drunk as fuck, and then the other one was a pillhead, and then they were both like secretly fucking each other. So then like there was like crazy drama. Yeah, Amanda and Adam.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, you don't like Firebirds?
Fuck Firebird.
it was just crazy drama every fucking Saturday. But it was nice because then I could just be like, oh, I'm just gonna grind my shit out on service well, make my money and dip.
Yeah.
So.
That's
mean,
crazy.
They could be crashing and burning, and I would be like, "Fuck y'all! I'm just doing service well. I don't give a fuck."
Shout out! I
So-
just ran into Malal, who did an episode with us, and we were both talking shit about, the two you were talking about. Yeah, the only way you could get the bar's attention when you work, when you were a guest there, that's not an empty drink. That's a bottle of pills.
really?
Yeah.
He would turn.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
my man's would turn. He's like, "What? What's going on?" They're like, "Hey, can I get a drink?" You're like,
That's
"What was in that bottle
terrible.
of pills, though?" You're like, "Okay, calm down."
So I've seen him on
So
Instagram. It looks like he
you're not
found
talking
Jesus.
about like ibuprofen or something.
Oh man, no, my man's was just he was ripping and rolling, but he was bartending at the Firebirds. I feel like you have a story about Firebirds. What happened to Firebirds with you? Look at that transition. I'm almost a broadcasting pro.
Oh, you know what you're doing, man. Come on, Andrea.
What do you got? What happened?
It's Ashley.
It's a little ratchet. I don't know if I should
No,
say
that
it.
doesn't sound like
I
you.
mean, it was like
That
10
doesn't
years
sound like you.
ago.
I just want to zoom in on Berto.
Ask me if I'm banned from Firebirds.
Say it.
Because I am.
You're banned?
Can we get 2 shots?
I'm banned, yeah. I do need 2 shots for this story.
Oh yeah.
Ah, God. With the Jaeger. That's what I'm talking about.
Bing, bing, boom.
Great.
I'm gonna
Andrea,
I'm pouring
Andrea's got
everybody
a
for-
reputation around
I
Woodbridge.
got a once upon a time story.
Okay, so once upon a time in Firebirds.
Once upon a time. You know what? I just don't even know if I can.
Ashley, that's your good friend. You guys are great friends.
So once upon
She
a
was
time.
on our
Black
wedding.
Ashley? Black Ashley worked with us. I don't.
Cheers.
Okay,
Let's do
cheers.
this
All right,
one.
cool. Cheers. Cheers.
Let's do
Not
this
the Ashley I'm
one.
talking about, but cheers. All right.
You know my friend Ashley.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. It's weird knowing a girl and being like, "Yo, that girl's mad cool," and then hanging, like, seeing her casually drinking with her, not like hanging out at house parties, but drinking with her for a few years, and then like seeing another girl and like knowing her, having a drink with her, being mad cool, and then that girl goes, "Oh, that girl's my mom." I'm like,
That's actually very true. Because, yeah.
I know, yeah, that's my story about the
that
girl
a
we're talking
weird
about.
one?
Yeah, it's not weird. It's just like, oh, okay, cool.
That's my
wild.
mom. Yeah.
I know, yeah. Okay.
Well, let me tell you my
So why are you
story.
banned from Firebirds?
Okay, well, I think I'm going to be banned again, and I don't want to be unbanned.
That's fine. Only Malal
okay.
is
It's
watching.
just
so-
Firebirds.
Yeah. He don't take you to fancy steakhouses.
Okay,
anyways,
so
that's fine.
I'm going to go with the story and not say any names,
Mm-hmm.
right? Okay.
Okay.
So, my little ratchet ass back
fucking
in the
wig
day,
came off again,
when I
part
was
2.
21, and they used to have $5 martinis
Oh,
back in the
the
day.
Double diamonds?
the double diamond $5.
until
Yeah.
7. Went there with my friends, and
J baby.
She's being very dramatic right now.
No,
It's
I
not
am
that
not.
bad.
She's putting dramatic pauses and
I am
everything.
putting
Yeah.
dramatic pauses because, okay, so we decided to get really drunk and twerk to John Mayer, which is fine. But
Twerking to John Mayer. That's the episode name.
And
there you go.
So two of my friends met a certain individual, and they went out, and they.
You got it.
So yeah, they like they hung out and they, had a little bit of fun. What do you do outside?
In the Firebirds bathroom?
No, in the Firebirds, outside of Firebirds.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's cool. You're just gonna do the parking lot action. No big deal. Like whatever.
You talking about the parking lot?
The back parking lot.
Yeah.
Hey, they know.
And then
That's a good parking lot.
Oh, I just said we came back, but it wasn't me. But
whoa,
whenever we came back.
Man,
Andrea, you were totally in that parking lot.
Yeah. Yeah, she was totally at the bar, just like.
I was just there, like, oh my gosh, whatever. And then the GM of Firebirds was there, and
Kelvin.
he was sitting there, and he was like, "This behavior is so astronomical. Like, I cannot believe. Like,
yeah, your ass is astronomical. Like what? Yeah.
We have to take care of this.
Sounds like
we
he was
have
jealous.
Yeah, nasty. So there we are.
Okay,
And
cool.
here we are.
So as a bar enemy, bar friend question, you've been out with one of your girlfriends who picked up somebody and fucked them in the parking lot.
I've fucked people in the parking lot
But
before.
but somebody that you met that night out drinking. I'm not talking about you. I don't like you. Got your husband's right in the fucking next
That's
to you.
okay. He knows.
I'm talking about your friends. Like you've been out with people that have met somebody that night at happy hour and then fucked them in the parking lot.
Have you ever fucked anybody in the parking lot?
Yes, I have, but not somebody I met that
asking-
night. I'm asking.
Never?
I'm asking you that. This is a question. This is the segment's all about you two. So.
the seg. Okay. All right. Say it again. Sorry.
So you've been out with somebody, and that person met somebody that day, that happy hour, that night, and then fucked them that day in the parking lot. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
That's a yes. Fucking A. Awesome. That's a bar friend to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a
That's a bar friend to
win-win.
me, yeah. Man, the GM fucking banned you guys for that. That's wild.
Boring.
Come for me, Firebirds.
Yeah, fuck Firebirds.
She is allowed back.
I am. I mean, I think so. I mean, probably not after this.
All right. Next question.
What impresses you most when you go to a bar? When you go to a bar and you see somebody doing this or you see that, what makes you go, all right, bet this is a bar I'm going to come back to?
Clean restaurant.
Clean, okay.
Clean bathrooms.
Keep your rags. Oh yeah, clean bathroom. How can you be clean if your bathroom isn't? That's
Prompt service.
Okay.
I don't care about.
I said one thing. Those are three. But what's your like number one?
I don't care about like a bartender who wants to talk to me, but like if you can
I
provide,
don't want to talk. Oh,
if you want to provide the
Yeah,
service,
okay,
because whenever I go to a bar or restaurant, I've got company.
yeah. Oh, true. Yeah.
So just give me good service.
He brought him a bad bitch. He married her. Okay. Yeah. I don't want to talk to you. I get that.
No, but I like knowing my bartenders. Like we know our bartenders at Brittany's really well.
True. Shout out Easton. He's
Shout
gonna
out.
come on the podcast.
I love Easton.
Yeah.
I love all
I
the
literally
Brittany's bartenders. They're the best bartenders ever. I fucking
So,
love them.
what impresses you most when you go to a bar? Like, what the first thing you see
Okay,
is
so
like,
I
all
will
right,
tell
good
you,
bar.
like,
Yeah.
what? So I will say, so when me and Temple moved back
Temple
to
and
Woodbridge, we started going to Brittany's, and we started going to Brittany's during the day, and they have the best daytime bartenders. Like
Oh,
they're so
true. Okay.
fucking awesome. It's
Okay.
Romina and Bree, like they are the best, personable, amazing bartenders ever.
Berto has a really
Honestly.
good opinion about daytime bartenders.
Yeah, they're
Oh well,
amazing.
usually they suck, but I haven't been to Brittany in years, so
Yeah, you should check it out. They're
Yeah, we
really
should go,
fucking
Isaac, like-
amazing. They really are.
because like a lot of the morning bartenders are just like people
they're
that just started
like, I'm
bartending,
here
you know.
for-
and, like,
right, and
They talk too much.
yeah, you need somebody to do the prep, you know,
we
for the
went
night
there
bartenders.
and we became we're like really good friends with them, and I'm like, I fucking love you guys. You guys are amazing.
I'll have to go check it out,
Shout out
Isaac.
to
Okay.
Bree and
Don't pee on me, though.
Romina.
Don't pee on me. We go to Brittany's.
We'll do a
place.
team building. I got you. How do you feel about? This is a spike question here. Sleeping with coworkers.
I mean,
You guys met as coworkers, yeah?
it kind of
Yeah,
worked
I
out.
mean,
How did what was that transition from like we're now sleeping together to like, all right, now this is a thing? Was that like an awkward transition, or how did that work out?
it was a little awkward because her ex-boyfriend would come to the bar still.
Oh,
Like all the
Did he
time,
know about
like,
you?
every day? Yeah. He fucking hated me.
Oh, why? That's weird.
Because I was fucking the shit out of Andrea. I would fuck her like 3 times a day.
Somebody save
I was
me
like,
right now.
I was like, forget about this motherfucker.
Why would he still come to the bar, bro?
Save
Come
me.
on.
Because he's a fucking loser.
Because he was still in love with her. I mean, would you?
He still comes to the bar?
Would you
till this
not?
day?
Like, yeah.
Every day, man.
Now with a fucking ring and everything, he still comes to the bar.
Hell yeah.
Are you taller than him?
What's up?
Are you taller than him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's.
So
what
he's
it's
taller
all
than
about,
all of
yeah.
us. What you mean?
I tried to put him in a shorter
She didn't
chair,
want to
too.
talk about this. She didn't want to talk about this on that podcast.
Hey, fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy. We don't fuck. Yeah,
There's fucking bars. So.
yeah. There's
But,
plenty
like,
of bars. Yeah.
Dude, I saw it like,
How I think it's funny him trying to come back in there and trying just to win you back and impress you with his drink.
oh, he
order.
would talk shit
Like,
about me.
hey, that guy sucks. Can I get like 2 green teas? That guy is trash. He sucks so much. You look
Okay,
so
she's
happy.
getting on her phone right now. This makes her awkward.
Wait, so how's the tension now, though?
Yeah.
It's still like awkward when you see him at the bar?
But they've been dating for 6 years. He's
Yeah,
not
I mean,
coming
we've
in, right?
We've been married for 2 years.
Right, like-
we've been together for about 5 or 6.
He still
And
comes and says that.
He still comes in. Oh my!
every fucking day. This guy's so fucking cheap.
All right. What's the most awkward thing he said to you within the last like year or two, Andrea?
Are you still married? He'd be like, hey, are you still married over there?
You still happy?
It's fucked
You
up.
don't have to answer.
He
but you
looks like a
should.
motherfucker that
Not
wait
going
for
to
you to not be there to talk to her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He definitely won't talk to her in front of you, but as soon as you're not there, he's like, hey,
Oh, dude.
Do you guys always? So are your shifts always at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say. Has he asked you that? Has he been like, hey, when do you like work and he's not here?
You better fucking not. I will fuck him up.
kill him.
Hell no.
All right.
I have
So-
no problem.
So you guys are the exception to the story of like everyone says, don't sleep with your coworkers. Don't sleep with your
I
coworkers.
know, right?
You guys are the exception.
We fell in love.
Yeah.
Love at a bar.
Well, you fell in love. She fell in dick, but 3 times a day. That's what he's.
Wait,
I mean,
Top
that-
G right
I
there,
mean,
baby.
You fuck a girl 3 times a day, you're gonna fall in love.
There you
that's very entertaining.
Look at the camera. Say something Andrew Tate would say.
Shit.
God.
All right, next question.
let's scroll down a little bit. What are your guys' thoughts? And this is a hot topic for us. Brunch. I got you.
Overrated.
Brunch overrated? Yeah.
Overrated.
Okay. Overrated as a guest or overrated as a person who works brunches?
I think it's overrated in general.
You can make good money if you work brunch.
Is
I
that
just-
money worth the bullshit? Because you can still make good money other shifts, but
Oh, God. Brunches are just. I mean, people love brunch. I don't know why. I would rather
it's the
sleep
in between. Yeah.
I'd rather just sleep all morning
Okay.
and then wake up in the afternoon, watch some football, drink.
Okay.
Like, I'm not a breakfast person,
Okay.
but
How do you
brunch is
feel-
a good way for a restaurant to make money, though.
It brings in people at a time where there's not a lot of people, so
Correct.
it's the off hours where it bring people in.
Yeah.
Trey, how do you feel about brunch?
I think that,
You go to Freddy's up the street?
yeah,
Okay.
I'm with that.
Freddy's got good brunch.
But they had a bomb ass brunch.
Okay. All right. For the last question here, I'll ask, what is the worst addict
I just looked at that question.
for you to have to train and work with?
What do you mean?
So if I'm working with somebody, would I rather work with a cokehead? Would I rather work with a pillhead? Would I rather work with a marijuana guy? Would I rather work with a guy who's drunk? Which of those, which is the worst?
Cokeheads have the most energy.
Okay, so you'd rather work with a cokehead. What's the worst?
Heroin.
Thank God. I'm glad I don't have any of those.
I mean, drunks are okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of functional drunks too, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not everyone's a functional
Not
drunk, though.
everyone, but
Yeah. Not everyone. I love the hair, sorry.
Weed heads are usually pretty good.
Okay.
Shit, what's the worst?
Working with a weed head at a very busy bar can be rough because I'm like,
Doing,
go get that guest.
Yes.
Like, what are you doing?
What's up, baby?
Okay, so we're gonna wrap the show here. We're gonna call it. Drea, we have one last thing here for you. We're going to ask. I'm gonna ask the other guys here whether or not you're a friend to the bar or an enemy to the bar. Of the two, which would you rather be?
A friend.
Oh, she's trying to be a friend.
Do I not look like a friend to the bar?
I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out.
Are you fucking kidding me?
We're about to find out right now. I don't know.
All right, find out right now.
We're about to find out right now. Why are you mad at me? We don't even. We haven't
I'm
even made the
not
decision.
mad at you.
Okay, I deserve it. And I
You
deserve
just
it.
got the
Yes,
Latina.
you do.
Okay, all right.
That's
we
a
got it.
Latina coming out.
There you
She'll
go.
fuck you up.
Hey, let's see.
Fucking
What's up?
come for you. Like, don't fucking say that I'm not your fucking friend.
Man.
Like, fucking cut this shit.
All right, Berto, what do you got? Andrea,
Dude,
friend or enemy?
They're both friends.
They're both
Without a doubt.
friends?
Yeah, dude. Very
They're
experienced.
both friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Without a doubt.
Okay, all right.
I don't want Andrea to beat my ass, so I'm definitely gonna say friend.
Okay, so they both
Don't
said
look
you're
at
a
me.
friend.
Why are you looking at me like
I
that?
think he's
man?
saying it because he didn't make 2 tote bags to say friends, so he probably wants to give you. He probably wants to give you the enemy bag. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
He didn't make the bags, so he wants to give you the enemy bag.
I
you
made
know?
2 different bags. One says friend, one
Why
says
are you looking
enemy.
at me like that?
So, well,
Hey,
I'm the loser
I'm not
out here.
gay.
They both
Very
said
short.
they both said you're a friend. They both said you're a
You're
friend.
lying.
Wait, what about Temple? What do you got?
Friend, dude. Like, come on.
He's a friend.
Bartending for years. Come on, dude.
Yeah, he helped Chipper Jones get in the back door, so he's definitely a friend.
He helped Chipper Jones get in the back door. Okay, cool.
Helped him get into more than just the Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying?
He helped him get in the Hall of Fame.
He doesn't hesitate on.
Dude, he got into Amanda that night.
Shout out to Amanda.
She'll never forget that
All right.
night.
Amanda, hit me up.
We got the Bargoyles tote bags here. This one's yours. Look, it's glow in the dark. So when you're actually in the dark, it says bar friend. 'Cause
Oh
you're a
wow,
friend.
Halloween theme.
You're a friend. Look at that. That's you. You're a bar friend. You're a bar friend. And then
She doesn't sound too convinced.
That's not what I did.
I know the sparkly orange one wasn't made for her. It's definitely for Temple.
Temple,
hey,
your head is
Temple, you're definitely a bar enemy because you stole a great bartender from us and married her. Bartender should always be single. 100% should always be single. And you stole one from the world, so that's for you.
That means that we didn't have enough.
That means I
Vinyl.
got it backwards, and then I didn't realize how mad she was
I
gonna get.
love when you're gay.
She loves when he's gay. All right, there you go.
I do love when
There you go. This is the Bargoyles. Get the outro out. This is episode 29.
Cheers.
Next time you see us, we're 30.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
This will be a fun one to edit. I gotta cut 3 different videos together. We'll figure it out.
Guys, that was
Keep
good.
rolling. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. I just for the outro video when we stand up and walk.
It's really not that big of a deal.
That was professional as fuck, man.
I had a lot of fun.
That was good.
Glad you guys like it. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
good.
That's a good episode.
What's up, baby? I love you more than anything. Why you
Oh,
call
for
me-
the picture.
Why
Yeah,
you
yeah.
call me gay?
Okay.